Hello everybody! Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Zielonka, and yes, this is the final episode as the thumbnail suggests. So, we're into March, so I've obviously skipped forward a little bit, but I thought what I'd do is get to the point where we can actually show you a little bit more farming, but as you can see it's chucking it down with rain. So what I'm doing is just sorting out my various productions. I have sold, off camera, I have sold another trailer load of preserved veg, so that's been sold, and over the winter another piano sold as well. So yeah, our money's looking alright. 243, it seems to be hovering about that level now all the time, which is quite handy. So today we are going to finish off the series over on our vegetable field, or the field that we knocked together a couple of episodes ago, which is field 86 and 85. Yeah, 86 and 85. I can't. No, 87. Sorry, 86 and 87. The tractor was in the way. That you can see there's a worker on there just finishing that off. So that is doing its thing. And that basically, once that's done, I need to move that cultivator across to field 57, because both of those fields will be planted, and with one with veg, obviously the 86 and 87 with veg, but 57 I'm going to plant with corn or maize, because we're going to get some more chaff for the silage chaff for the cows, because that's worked quite well. So I think yeah, those both will not be direct drilled, so we will need to get them cultivated so we can use our planter on them. Now the other thing that I'm going to do as well is I'm going to purchase or rent, don't know yet, maybe purchase since we can, a direct seed drill as well, so we can get a bunch of fields drilled today. So off camera I also cultivated in the two sunflower fields, so this one just here on the right and the little one by the farm. Our wheat field is growing nicely here, and then all our sunflower oil that was producing in our mill here is in storage in our little storage container at the main farm. The grass is another growth stage away from being fully grown, so we can leave that for now. And then the soybean field, we're going to put canola in that field, so that is going to be our canola field this year. So we're going to leave that for now. Now, the field that we purchased at the end of the last episode, oh, there we go, the Fiat has finished cultivating that field, so we can move it across in a minute. Yeah, so the field that we got last episode, which is field 90, as you can see on the little mini map, has a little patch of land with it. I got rid of all the trees on there, and I have also limed and just limed that field as well, so that is ready to be planted. I'm going to plant sorghum in that field, because the sorghum is going to be good for the chickens. So we're gonna do that. Oh, I've gone past the trigger for those last two. Nice, there we go. So that's that. So we can head back to the farm with this now. I might sell the cakes as well actually, but we'll maybe do that a little bit later. This tractor will need to come down to the sawmill area as well, because what we're going to do, we're going to have to move all the planks out of the way. I took 16,000 litres of planks up to the piano making facility, so that is fully topped up again. In fact, what I'll do, we'll go and dump this back up at the bakery, and I can pick up the cakes a bit later. Yeah, so what was I saying? I've totally lost my train of thought. It's gone. Yes, yeah, planks. So yeah, there's a bunch of planks up here at the piano store ready to go into the building. But the other thing is that I've basically used, or that facility is full now as well. And down at the sawmill, I've got like 19,000 litres of planks down there as well. So yeah, we've got quite a lot still left of that. So I've basically swapped over that sawmill to start producing furniture instead, which I think will be a good thing. Right, I'm going to leave that there. There we go. And what we'll do, we'll swing by... Yeah, we'll swing by the farm, and I'll go and grab the Fiat. We'll stick it over on the other field with a worker, and they can do the field by the cow farm. And then, yeah, I'll get this down to the sawmill, and then we'll go and buy ourselves a seed drill, and hopefully when it stops raining we can get that get these fields, start to drill these fields. So this one's going to be oats, as is this one here. So these two will be oats, and then yeah, the new field will be sorghum, and then yeah, obviously that one's going to be vegetables. So I think I'll just leave that there a second. We'll grab the Fiat. So hopefully this is all finished now. Yeah, it looks like it is, because it's had to go half a row there. So that's all been cultivated in. So what we need to do now is just jump across the road here, and we'll get this one going here. Decided it's not raining heavy enough to have a problem with cultivating, especially this, because it's a disc harrow, so it's not going too deep, so we're not churning up the ground too much. What I'm going to do a couple of headlands this end, and then we'll set it off on its merry way. So I think while it's still raining, we'll obviously get this going, and then we'll nip up to the forestry area and I'll show you that. And then once it's stopped raining, then we can get on with a bit of drilling and get some crops in the ground. I'm basically playing the end of this series like I'm going to keep playing it, because I probably will off screen actually. I've loved playing on this map, but it's time to finish this series. I want to move on to new things, and yeah, 29 episodes I think is enough. I could go to a square 30, but yeah, I think we'll just leave it as an odd number. Okay, so leave that to it. I've also planted a whole load of trees, and you'll see that in a bit. So you can see there's some more trees planted in here. So 300 trees I have planted around the map, which is quite a few. So I think the end of this episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip forward a little bit, so you can see where they've all grown, because yeah, it took me quite a while. Quite a while indeed. So I'm going to grab the class here. We'll see you up at our woodland, at our forest, and yeah, we'll just get finished up there, I think. Okay, so we've got ourselves back up at the forest. As you can see, it's looking pretty empty here, but if you look closely, There are saplings everywhere. Yeah, as I said, I have put 300 trees in on total on the map, and probably 200 of them are in this little patch here. So if I quickly go up into the view here, we've done a pretty good job of clearing this section. I have cleared some of the oak trees out of here, but not many, and I have put a couple of saplings in here as well. But yeah, I haven't done much in the way of repopulating this area because we haven't really chopped any of it down. So in theory I can use this area next year, and then this one will have started regrowing again. So it looks like we've got a little bit of a sustainable forestry operation going on, which is quite good. As you can see, there's a few trees to pick up here, so we're going to do that in just a second. And the log claw that I've got here I swapped out for the Kessler one because I wasn't getting on very well with it. The reason being, the controls conflict with the actual front loader itself, so you end up having to keep swapping between the front loader and the actual log grab on the Kessler one. So it was getting a little bit frustrating and faffy. So this one is my go-to. It works really well, and I've bought this and got it in class colours as well. So I'm struggling a little bit to get these logs on here. There we go. Drop them there, and we'll shove them in a second. But yeah, we've done alright, haven't we? Fair few hours to get all this done, but as you can see, our class tractor is up to 6 hours now, so yeah, we've been fairly busy getting all this, but we're there, and it's at the point where I wanted to get to finish this series off as well. So so we'll get this log on here, and then we'll grab the Vulture and we'll get those remaining logs and drag them up to here, and then we can get these on the truck. I decided to go for 10-metre lengths on these ones just because, well, it's a little bit quicker to just load everything up, isn't it? So kind of makes sense. And it's all going to be used in our sawmill anyway, so we're not selling it. So get them pushed in there. There we go. So just turn that off. Oh, and yeah, we'll nip over here, grab the Vulture, and yeah, see how many trees I've planted. They are all over the place, absolutely everywhere. So yeah, so this has done really well as well. I'm pretty happy with all this. Get all these oh, that's annoying. There we go. Right, drag these up the hill. So yeah, we've got these 4 here, and then I think I've got, yeah, those 2 there as well. So we're not too bad. I just thought I'd put a little bit here just so you could see me doing it. I've been using this as a sort of a landing area because, and I've not put any trees back in here. Well, there's one there, but and the idea is this is quite a flat surface, so it's quite a good spot for all this. There we go. I think I could probably pick that one up, maybe. Let's have a look. It's too heavy. So yeah, as I said, these trees have done pretty well. Yeah, and I've enjoyed using this tractor. 1.5 hours on it. From just lobbing trees down. I'm just going to leave those stumps. It's not going to make too much of a difference to what we're doing, I don't think. But yeah, I wanted to get these trees out of the way before these all start growing again, so kind of grab this one as well. Attach that to there. Drag these up here as well. So let's get this over there, and then I'll get these logs onto this trailer, and yeah, we'll get down to the sawmill, I think. There we go. So I'll do a little bit of shoving with this skidder here. Let's get that down there. Now we'll just straighten these up. Just there. But yeah, make it nice and neat. And then it's a bit easier to load them up. There we go. And then in here, I think, could be wrong. Yeah, I've got 50,000 litres of wood chips in here as well. So I think what we'll do, we'll probably sell, I'll go and sell another 100,000 or another trailer load of wood chips, and then yeah, we'll get down to the sawmill area and yeah, go and get this wood into our sawmill. Right, that's all the logs on. I've just rented the train as well, so we'll just wait for that to arrive and then we can get some wood chips sold. Our canola field is looking pretty good up here now. It's doing alright. Trees haven't grown another growth stage yet, but I'd imagine they're not far off. So yeah, they're doing alright. And then down here, quickly show you once we get this into the drop-off point. Go. Didn't need to use this winter, but I think it still looks good. We did buy that though, and yeah, I've still got a fair few spruce trees there as well to plant if I needed to. So we'll get that in there. So we've got 35,890 litres of wood in there, 14,000 litres of planks, and furniture is on its way. So it's doing okay, isn't it? So I think we'll leave that there a second actually. And yeah, over here we have a load of trees, and they run all the way up this edge. So we basically put spruce and oak in here to create a bit of a natural screen for our new plot of land over here. Now I've got a couple of trees that are whole that I need to put into the sawmill there, so I'm going to drag them with the old winch. But yeah, this field over here is now 100% for pH, so we're going to get that planted once it stops raining. And in here I'm going to put a big old barn, and we're going to keep bigger machinery in here, and that in itself will take off the pressure of our current situation with all our barns. I also put this bridge in here to help us get across, which is kind of handy, so it saves having to drive all the way around. Pop that in there. There we go. In fact, I'm going to move this out of the way just a minute, and that way we can sort out getting those trees into there with this in a minute. But I've transferred most of the wood chips out of the devourer there. That has now gone into this trailer, so we're going to take this up. 58,500 litres there, and we'll take this up and we'll go and get a load sold, and then I'll come back down here. I'll move those trees into the sawmill, and then yeah, we'll maybe place the barn if it's still raining, and we can also start getting these fields prepped or drilled. Right, okay, so I have sold 180,000 litres of wood chips, so our money's up to 523. I've got the remaining, I put the wood chips that were in this and this up back into the train silo, and then we've got 17,000 litres, which was the remaining stuff in the devourer there. I forgot to mention as well, this thing. So I've filled this up as well, so I can't get any more wood chips in here. So in all, I think there's over 150-200,000 litres of wood chips in here as well. So we've got wood chips coming out our ears, but it's all good. So I think what we're going to do, I am going to set up a bit of a montage, and what we're going to do, we're going to obviously get this sent up to the silo up there. I've already put one of the trees from over here into there. So we'll go and get the other one of that, and then over here, this is now no more planks are going to pop out here, but we're just waiting for the furniture. But I do obviously have some more planks here, so 17,000 litres of planks here. And what we're going to do, we're going to build ourselves another one of those containers on the land over here. So if I have a quick go up into the drone, so this patch of land here, we're going to put in our shed. What I'm also going to put in is, an ability to process manure and slurry as well, because we don't have anywhere to put that on this map. So I'm going to put in, where is it? This is a new one, Home Brewed Productions. It's a little bit more expensive than this one here. Where is it? This one, the multi-crop greenhouse, and doesn't do as many things, but I thought I'd give it a go. So we're going to put one of these in as well, which will allow us to process manure and slurry into fertilizer and and a herbicide. So that kind of makes sense. So we're going to do that. I've put the truck, or the big truck, into here. We have our various tools in here as well, and I might give that back as well, because we won't actually need it and it's just a waste of rentals. You see there's more trees in here as well. So a bit all over the place, but what I'll do, we'll set up this montage. The weather's starting to clear up a little bit, and hopefully by the time the montage is done, we will be in the midst of this field over here, and we'll have started planting some crops. Right, see you in a few minutes. Okay, finally getting there. I've got a lot done, as you probably tell from the montage. We've got a fair few things done, so we'll go and have a look at our new farm area in a minute. But in essence, what we've done so far, if I go to the map, we have planted oats in 51 and 54. We have planted sunflowers back into those smaller fields again. And now we're back to field 90 here now, and we're going to get that planted with sorghum. Now, I just needed to check. Sorghum. No, I can't plant sorghum until April. That's fine then. In that case, this can stay here. There we go. This is going to get planted with sorghum though. And we've got the roller just now. The roller has done the 2 sunflower fields and this field here. And at the moment, as you can see, it's just going up and down here. This one has been fully cultivated or discarrowed, so that is ready to plant with corn as well. But again, corn can't be planted till April. So these 2 are going to get corn, this one is going to get sorghum, and then these 2 that are now banged together are going to get the vegetables in this year, and then we'll get canola into this one. So obviously we've got canola in this one here just now, which is not going to be ready to harvest until September time. So yeah, so we got or August, I think. So yeah, we've got a little bit of stuff done. As I said, we've got our new farm area here, and what I also did, if we nip over, I also started putting manure and slurry into our homebrew garage shed thing. So let's have a quick look at this. So I've done a connecting track into here, which takes us back round towards our main farm. So that's all in here, and then yeah, that leads us up into our barn. I've got a silo here that you can purchase stuff from wherever it is. It's somewhere around here. I can't remember where the trigger is, but yeah, we can get stuff from there. I've got our plant protection mod tap here as well, and then as we come into this barn here, it's got a weigh-in station, drive in and out. Got myself a little office as well, make myself a drink and things like that. And then yeah, these bays will hold grain. It's for bulk storage, so quite handy for the veg and things, but also I've got space here to put equipment as well. Added in some trees and some grass and shrubs and stuff, and then we've got ourselves a silo as well. So a relatively big silo. It is a multi-grain silo this, but yeah, I'm only going to use it for grain. So in and out, and then obviously our homebrew shed is here. So I'm going to get this emptying into here. I've emptied all the pallets as well. All the pallets of planks are into these storage sheds here, so there's nothing in that one yet, but we have 24 pallets of planks in there, and then we've got our little petrol or fuel why is none of these working? None of these triggers seem to be working, but hey, is it round the back here? That's why, isn't it? There we go. So I'll put 2,500 litres of fuel in there, and that's good to go. So I've kind of left this fairly open and rustic. What I might do, we've still got a fair bit of space here, so potentially you could open this field up further round this way, do something like that, or even put in a second field maybe. Could put a second field in there, and then that would carry on our growth. So that's that emptied in there. So that's probably enough water to get this going, I'd imagine. So we'll get it going just now, and we'll we've still got quite a lot of slurry down at the cow farm. The other thing I've done at the cow farm as well is I've put in an outside paddock as well, or pasture. So our cows have given birth, so we're going to go down there in just a second and go and have a look. But yeah, this is... Yeah, so we've got 29,000 litres of manure, 20,000 litres of slurry and 14,000 litres of water. So let's get... Yeah, so here... So the sheep are doing well, they've been multiplying again. Chickens have been multiplying as well. They do need a bit of a feed. And then, yeah, cows, I have been topping up. They've got plenty of feed just now, plenty of straw, still got slurry in there, but yeah, giving birth, and the next ones are not far off either, a couple of months, and they'll give birth as well. So yeah, 8, 16, 24, so yeah, we're definitely getting our numbers up with them as well, which is great. Oh, I was going to do that, wasn't I? So let's stick this on. I am going to make herbicide just now, I think. Yeah, I'll make herbicide just now because, in fact, no, we're going to make... No, we will do. We will need we'll need herbicide because there's a few fields that are direct drilled, so we will definitely need that. So, I'm going to finish this episode with a couple of things. It's quite a long episode this, but what I'm going to do is, in a minute, we're going to just put the calves out into, or the older cows into the pasture out here. Or should I put the calves? No, I'll put the calves out into the pasture. They can have a bit of a runabout. Just get this filled up. There we go. So I'm going to put that just over here just now. We're going to get that there. We'll get the cow or the trailer, animal trailer out. There we go. And we're going to get the cows into here. And then what we're going to do, we're going to get... Yeah, so this holds 60, so it's not too bad, is it? So we're going to put the calves into here. And then what I will do is I'll top it up with water and hay, and then they will be happy. Now I can't remember where the trigger is for this. It's right back there. There you go. Nice. So they're in there now. And they'll be happy. Happy to get some food, no doubt. Zoom through there. And then, yeah, I'll get them topped up. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to fast forward because I wanted to show you this forest. I'm going to finish the episode kinda here, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit save here so I don't ruin all my progress. And then what we can do, I will continue playing basically. So this, the cow farm here will still keep progressing. We'll have to get more feed in there. I'm going to have to feed the cows there, so we'll get them some hay. The slurry and manure will keep producing, and we'll keep putting that into the homebrew thing. Forestry is done for now, but the furniture is making, so we can start selling that. We've obviously got cakes to sell, we've got preserved veg to sell, we've got oil to sell. could sell a load of silage as well. We've still got silage bales up at the farm up there. So yeah, we've got a lot we can do. And then yeah, these guys will keep growing. I've kind of done this on purpose down into the water here, so they've got somewhere to drink water, even though you have to give them a thing of water. But yeah, I thought it fitted in quite nicely there actually. Still enough space to get around and stuff. It just means the cows get a little bit of outside time rather than being stuck in that barn all the time. But yeah, so I'm going to save it just now, and then yeah, I'm going to go sort out a few things, and then yeah, we will see you back here probably in November. I reckon November, and yeah, we can have a look at how all these trees have grown up. Right, see you in a couple of ticks. Okay, so we're into August, and yeah, things have changed. So obviously I didn't plant the sorghum as I intended to. I haven't planted canola, I haven't planted vegetables, that sort of stuff, but things are coming along. So if I zoom out, obviously our grass fields are good to go. We now have our cereal crops are ready to harvest. So they're all done. Obviously there's weeds in that one. No vegetable in there, but next to us we have a sugar beet and a parsnip, not a parsnip, a red beet field. So I would, if I was moving forwards, I'd potentially buy this red beet field here. In fact, let's go this way. Over here at our cow farm, so the trees have really grown here. So we've got properly mature oaks. Our spruces are massive now, so they're pretty much good to be harvested. And yeah, as I said, those trees that I planted in there are oaks. The oaks have grown as well, so they're in there. We've still got some spruce to grow, but they haven't quite gone yet. Cows are still here, still doing their thing. So these spruces have grown as well. They're fully grown now. And then over here, we've got another spruce in there, a couple of spruces. So this forest is really thickened out now. The birches are fully mature. But we do have another couple of trees still to grow in here. And then down this way, yeah, all this is looking rather mature now as well. So the oaks here are fully developed. And then if I go up into the drone, then these are the trees I planted in the spring. So those have all grown. These ones here as well. And then canola's ready. And then these trees have grown another growth stage as well. So we're getting there. Over at our forestry area, everything's been growing in as well. So I planted a lot of oak along this border here, and we've replaced some of the oaks in here as well. But none of the spruce have grown in yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in a second, and yeah, we'll be in November. Okay, so into November, and yeah, the trees have been turning colour, and yeah, we've got our spruces on the go now as well. So that's what I was meaning. I was trying to keep some of these trees in here just to add a little bit of colour. But yeah, you can see how many trees are planted. Quite a few. So we've got all these along here as well, which will obviously grow to be nice and tall, and we can chop down. Down here, again, I put in spruce in amongst these oaks as well, so just to break it up a little bit. But yeah, this created a proper border along this edge of this field now. And yeah, same in here. So these were replanted, and yeah, everything's looking good. I might need to chop that one down for the Zielonka sign. But yeah, got a couple of spruces in here as well, and then yeah, obviously in here. So yeah, it's all filled in, hasn't it? So I think we will finish the series and the episode there. Everything is growing nicely. If I was to play on for another year, then obviously we'd have all this stuff to go at. Yeah, these trees here are definitely ready for chopping. 21 meters tall, so they probably have got one more growth stage in them. But yeah, I would chop them, and yeah, we would get quite a lot of wood chips and wood from them. Full stop. So I think yeah, pretty good job. But I do hope you have enjoyed this series. If you have done, don't forget to hit that like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel, please do. And if you want to share a comment, you're more than welcome to. But from Zielonka, and the final goodbye, all the best, and we will see you on another series soon.